And in terms of the inner mastery, there are two facets. One is to distinguish, okay, what is it? What is inner mastery? And what is required for inner mastery? And hopefully you guys have understood that part. That the inner mastery is the total abandonment of any leading force that is not real. Your little fears, your little concerns, your little conversations, your limitations. We want the leading force to be the nest, the pearl that we were seeing on Friday. Then that's the first thing for you to understand. And there are a few articles in the blog that question three main things that are very important. The first one is, are you willing? Right? Remember that questioning, that inquiring. Are you really, truly willing? And some of you have found that, well, not really. And some of you have reaffirmed that, yes, I'm ready not to be guided by my mind. So it's not necessarily that you do it, but you are recognizing, I am willing. I am really, truly tired of being a prisoner. And I'm willing. Without that, you better quit. Because there are a series of gates, like in the circles when I was a little girl, I have these circles that have the lion that have to pass through the fire rings. Did you have that too, or was only me?
In the circus.
We have circles that come from far away. We have these lions, very powerful lions. They're the kings. They're proud. They're strong. But when they see the ring of fire, they all step back a bit. And the domador, the person that...
Teacher.
The teacher. The teacher encouraged the lion to go through the ring of fire. So mastery and mastery, they are rings of fire. And the rings are simply to put down your pride, and to make you cooperate. It sounds like simple, but make you engage outside of your little world. So it's absolutely simple but absolutely fundamental and absolutely threatening for the ego. So when you sincerely go and say, are you willing? And that I am willing is never defined. See, if I say, are you willing to go and travel with me, then you have something to think about it. But in here it's not a following thing. It's just, are you willing? That's it. Because that willingness is ever eternal. It's ever present. When you arrive to something, them is something else. That concept that your enlightenment is a permanent state is not that so. That's why I put you an example. Drop my name, get another one, move on. There's always something more for you to learn, for you to become. And in this state that some of you are moving from a state of being to a state of belong. Through the years, you have acquired certain peace, certain stability, certain equanimity, certain intelligence, certain awareness. You are not beginners. So, the classroom setting is good for reflection and inquiry. But you are also invited to take a wider participation. That's why we go to Peru, we go to Bolivia, we go to journeys, because this is the time you need to walk. And to put and really test if what you have learned is established or not. It's the only test. Because in classroom everything is safe, everybody smiles, really good. You get into the airport, you don't have tickets, something, everything flash up. And so in this semester we stimulate that. One ring of fire. Are you willing? Mastery cannot arrive without a test. And it's testing your fearlessness, your humbleness, and your courage. And the 3 aspects of the master. It's all written down in the block. Number 2 is the integration of paradoxes. We are understanding very well the duality. The dance between the good and the bad, the ugly and the beautiful, the upper and the lower, the night and the male and the female. All that we have kind of explored. For mastery, you must understand is paradoxes. I am and I am not. I am here and I am not. I exist and I am not. Paradoxes is the language of the master. It seems contradictory, but you need to learn the language because it's a language. Like English, Spanish, duality is a language, and paradoxes is a language. The third part of the master is that the master is aware of everything. Therefore, we have introduced the heavens as a larger map for you to navigate, to relate, to understand. So the master perception start to link, and that linking have been prepared to be in perfect balance. That following links that will go and do it in Colombia with different planets that have been established to make those links in a more balanced way. Therefore, we have introduced the Swarm Kriya and the Swarm constellation. With that in place and in practice, the changes that naturally happened in your other bodies, in your physical body and your emotional body, as you cross the ring of fire, it get a little bit the hairs up. So to facilitate that cross with great tenderness, we have done the Swam Kriya. Prepare elixirs for you and tinctures for you. So the cross are not destabilizing you. And the fourth aspect is to check each one of you and see where are you at and what are your capabilities, and to invite those capabilities to play out actively in the formation of councils. The council of family and children, the councils of the earth, keepers of the earth, the council of sacred communities, the council of international liaisons. All those structures are simply there for you to interact and to get you out of yourself truly and actively. So you don't stay in the head, the teachings don't stay in the head. But you are obliged to interact with people you may not like, with new people that it may be out of your scope. Expand. This is a period where we humans need to expand. The web need to be not only in our computer, but in our brain. Our brain need to expand to the heavens, to the center of earth, to the rest of humanity. That is the capability of master. It is happening, it's just that you're not aware. And you only will make aware when you are actively doing it. If not, you remain with your book under the arm and say, I have learned Berdhanya's teachings. But I am not a dead teacher. I am a living teacher with the obligation to peel your ego layer by layer. You are not gonna like it, but we are making it gently. Because we don't have more time to wait. The earth cannot wait anymore. It needs masters. Realize masters. So the fifth thing to consider is you owned enlightenment, to see it as a truly possibility if you are not already there. Some of you are there and need that consolidation, and to make that and to acquire the responsibility that comes with it. But you must consider your own realization as a possibility, not as, oh, I have to be here for another 5 years, or, no. Everybody now on earth have that possibility, and you must consider it possible for you. So that conversation that, oh, I am not ready, I'm not enough, I am missing something, no. Because is a perception. It's a change of perception that even a child can get it. It's not a rocket science. Mastery is simple. So don't delude yourself. Don't let your mind think that, oh, it's impossible because I have my pimples, No. You're gonna get it. Your humanity is not gonna go away. You're gonna feel sad, you're gonna feel angry, you're gonna think bad, you're gonna think good, your humanity is not gonna change. By your willingness, your humbleness, your courage, your fearlessness, everlasting. That's the one paradox. You're a human and you're a master. And both have to convivir,
live together,
coexist, cohabit, like the right hand and the left hand. So consider your realization a possibility. And if you already have it, it's the beginning. So the proposal is simple, and the proposal is all laid out there for you. September, October, November, December. 4 months seems like a year already. We cover a lot of territory. 4 months, your first semester on inner mastery. Don't lose sight of it, because every single class, every single encounter, every single invitation is telling you or inviting you to complement something, to move a little bit towards that ring of fire. Everything is perfectly designed, not by me, but by the grace of the Master. If you are not a master yet, hold your fire, because you're gonna be burned of what is not real. This is the light from the heart, from that essence that zip to yours. And is loving and is fatal.
Fatal?
It is sweet and is deep. It's paradoxic. It constructs you and destroys you. It makes the beginning and it makes you end. It's light, but it holds you tight. Looks casual, but never lose sight of you. If you are a seeker, you are a darling of mastery and masters. So make this moment just a simple gathering of all these energies. As they get mature for the next 3-4 weeks until we start again. And keep it close to your heart, to the center of your nest. Allow that to introspect, to go in this proposal. Which you are already moving in and with. Keep it in the repose as you continue your hectic life. From time to time, you look in it and cultivate that inner mastery that is your only salvation. Repose and close your eyes now.